So we're going to double click on variations, custom variation, and then choose delete trim codes. Now this actually works in similar fashion to delete section and delete outside codes, except there's some changes to this where the software will actually keep for you the sections at the nominated locations, and also when you delete, what you tend to find is that all of the remaining outside codes all get shuffled inside, whereas this will actually maintain their positions. So you will need sample lines at your nominated locations. You can run that however you want, but we're going to be clicking the picker tool. I have sample lines just at this particular location where this driveway is located, which is why I'm getting these particular changes. So trim inside code only is very similar to the delete section. If I want to remove a single code, such as this code here, I can delete the inside code, which happens to be left footpath inner, click add update. Now what you will notice is that you maybe don't get your trimming at the exact spot that you want, and the reason why is because the software is actually adding in an extra sample line 1 millimeter away to ensure that you don't lose your design past the section. So to have that reinstated, as soon as you run this script, you click on recalculate. And if you've opened this job up for the first time and you're noticing that the script doesn't seem to be applied properly, all you do is resample your string or all your strings on your project. To show you how these remaining trim types work, we've then got the option to trim behind. So again, this is a bit like the delete behind variation. So I'm going to say delete everything behind or trim everything behind LFPI, which will lose the boundary code, and I will also lose the footpath outer code. Then lastly, we have trim between. So what we can say is between the left back of curb here, LBK, and between the left boundary code, remove all codes in between. Click on add update. And let's have a look at this in Model Viewer. So because we're now connecting triangles from the boundary code here directly onto the LBK code, it's meant that we're getting triangulation with different materials being applied, which for the purposes of this model may not be necessary at all. But you can see how those codes have been trimmed out of the model whilst respecting and keeping the outside code and the inside code.